in the seats. There's plenty of empty seats. Fill in. Grab a seat. Coaches, grab a seat. Grab a seat.
Is there? Is it recording right now?
I think so. All right. Is it recording?
Oh, can we send it?
What?
Is the link already
Live?
posted?
No, I did not.
Because I have somebody that's not on Facebook, so I have to like send them the link.
You want to do a live?
Huh?
They want to do a live? Live broadcast? So they can see. They can watch it later. Yeah. I don't want people's heads popping up right now. It'll pop up right here, and I can't change the setting until someone pops up. Somebody's recording, right? I clicked it.
Yeah, it said that if you wanted to stop, press that.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to Wellness Workshop. Clap it up for being here. All right, a few announcements. As all the challengers signed in, if you haven't signed in, we need to make sure that you sign in to get credit for being here. Shai, raise your hand. She's got to sign in over there. If you haven't signed in, go ahead and sign in with her. We also are going to be doing some shakes today. So if you want your shake now, there are some ready. So we can raise the hands if anybody wants theirs now. Otherwise, we're going to take a break about halfway through. Okay. We'll also have some shakes available for purchase at halfway through. We can take our break. Also, if you haven't signed in, you can also do it at the break as well. How is everybody feeling today?
Great!
Yeah? How's the challenge going so far? Been a couple days. You guys doing good? Yeah? All right. Perfect. All right. Well, if you haven't been here before, my name is Steven. I'm Health Coach Steven. I've been with the team for about a year and a half now. I started my journey just basically wanting to be a part of something fun and active. I started doing workouts at the park when we did the park before the space even got here. When I started, I was 235 pounds. I was 36% body fat and unhappy. I got on my nutrition program. I dropped 50 pounds right away. Dropped my body fat in half. Just recently, I started to bulk up a little bit so that I can start getting stronger, build more muscle, and compete in our SacTown FitClub male physique show. That's going to be April 4th. If you want to come out, we're going to pack the house. You're going to see some health coaches in their best shape ever. They're going to be, the girls are going to be doing a bikini physique, and the men are doing the male physique. So check it out, April 4th. So yeah, that's my story. You're going to hear some stuff about nutrition tonight, about fitness, some stuff that you can do at home, or about your muscles, stuff like that. You're also going to hear about a health coach that has basically how health coaching has impacted his life and others around him. And then you're also going to hear about mindset. Mindset is what we preach because you don't have the right mind, you're not going to be able to do anything. If you got the right mind, your mind is right, your body will get tight, anything is possible. All right? So that's like the biggest chunk tonight. That's going to be your biggest section. If you got a pad of paper, pen, take notes. We're also going to have a section for questions at the end. So if you have any questions, please hold your questions to the end. We're going to bring the panel up here and you can ask them all to have all the panel members, okay? So first off, we're going to do nutrition. This health coach that's going to be teaching you guys about nutrition works next door. Sorry, fitness. She's doing fitness, not nutrition. fitness. Basically, she worked next door. She found us because we moved in here. She is an amazing person who she didn't like to be hugged at first. She loves hugs now. So if you see her, give her hugs. Her favorite show, nobody knows this, I just found out. Her favorite shows, you wouldn't believe it if you saw her or knew her, I Love Lucy and the Golden Girls. Right? You're like, no, because she's young. So you're like, I don't see why she would know those or even watch them. But give a warm welcome to Health Coach Cash.
Hi, I'm Coach Cash. Yes, I love Lucy and the Golden Girls and have every single episode. But a little about myself, I've been coming here for a little over a year now, and I do work next door, and they literally just moved in, and Elsie drugged me over here. So I've been here. So I've been coming for over a year, and I got on my nutrition plan and dropped 44 pounds. Woo!
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk to you guys today about HIIT cardio and the importance of HIIT cardio and why it's so effective. And HIIT cardio is high intensity interval training. I've been having a hard time all day saying interval. So HIIT cardio, basically, you can do it on a treadmill, elliptical, or you can do it in your neighborhood. And what you want to do is for 30 seconds to 45 seconds at your highest speed, and then you want to rest for 30 seconds. And you want to do this for about 20 to 30 minutes at a time. And let me tell you that I did it this morning before I went to work, and I had no idea. It was so intense. I was literally sweating, and like, oh my God, I had no idea. And it's very effective. One of our health coaches actually did it for 3 weeks and has amazing results just in 3 weeks because you burn so many calories and you burn a lot of fat doing this. So if you do it like in your neighborhood, you want to go for like a sprint at your fastest pace, and then you want to make sure you rest for 30 seconds. It's really important because it's just making your heart rate go up fast and then go down. It's like tricking your body. And it's an awesome workout, and it'll be great for all of you guys that are in the challenge if you want to burn a lot of fat. So that's all I have for you. Thank you.
All right, give it up one more time for Health Coach Cash. Anybody learn anything new?
Yeah.
Yeah? HIIT cardio is no joke. It's one of my favorite cardios, but it's no joke. This next health coach is going to teach you guys about nutrition. She is my partner in crime when it comes to dancing at the clubhouse. She also has a very high energy. She's a, hope I say this right, Kamayan master. She'll explain what that is. Give it up for health coach Gigi.
Okay, so Kamayan master is Filipino, and Filipinos eat with their hands, and I'm so good at asking Joe, who always used to get mad at me, but like you really have to get that food to meat to your sauce, whatever ratio, eating with your hands, and I got that down. Just wanted to say that's what I love. Okay, so thank you, Cash, for so HIIT, you guys. If you say you don't have time because you work, you're a parent, you go to school, whatever, there's no excuse. You can do it in 20 minutes, get in and out. Come to FitClub. That's like HIIT. Come to my dance class. I recommend. Woo! Okay, that's on Thursday, 7:30. But I actually monitored my heart rate, and when we dance and stuff, my heart rate goes up and down, and it's just like HIIT. So have fun. The kick and tone. And also the FitX, that's like HIIT training. That's so much fun. Yes.
And also a key point with HIIT cardio is it burns calories for 24 hours after.
Yes.
So burning your fat for 24 hours after doing it. So hey.
So thanks again, Cash. That was a really good subject. Okay, so we have a formula here, right? 20%
Fitness.
80%
Nutrition.
So just to break down what nutrition is. So nutrition is the science that interprets the interactions of nutrients and other substances. Okay, whatever. Just mumbo jumbo right now. But pretty much what nutrition is how your body is affected by the food that you eat, right? Because you know when you eat, your body feels differently, right? So you have more energy and your levels spike up and down depending on what you've been eating. So it's really important to listen to your health coach and follow your meal plan. I'm going to go over four key things about nutrition. So the first thing I want to go over is nutrient timing. It is very important that you're eating the right things at an appropriate time, because most of the time what people do is, we can write that, nutrient timing. So number one, nutrient timing. Nutrient timing is important because it helps boost your metabolism. And most of us, as we age, so does our metabolism, right? Because when you used to eat before, like when you were in like high school and you eat whatever, you would never see it on your body, right? But now when you eat it the next day, or even like 10 minutes later, you're like bloated and you feel it and you're like, ooh, these steps, 2 steps are just getting to me now. Because your metabolism changed, so you're not burning it off as fast anymore. And with nutrient timing, it improves your energy, your performance, and also your recovery from like a workout. One thing with that I wanted to bring up is, with our genetics, right, so back in the caveman days, they would just eat and they would never know when they get to eat again. So your body naturally will store fat because that's how the genetically made up all these years to do, because it was a survival method. But since your body is so used to that, that's what it's going to do. That's why it's really important to watch what you eat, because what you eat is what your body is going to literally look like. The most important thing about nutrient timing is you want to make sure you're eating every 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 hours. So when you eat every 2 to 3 hours, you've burned off the food that you just ate. But if you go a little bit longer, 3 to 4 hours, your body's burned off the food, it's burned off fat, and then when you refill your body, it's just going to get new nutrients. But if you go more than 4 hours, it goes back to that starvation caveman mode, and it's going to store out all the fat, and it's going to tear at your muscles. The muscles you're trying to build, or the little muscles you're trying to keep, it's going to eat away at it, and it's going to store the fat. So it's going to do opposite of what you really want, regardless if you're trying to gain weight or lose weight. Okay, and then we want to go over, I'm going to go over breakfast. Never, ever, ever skip breakfast. So one of the things I know for me, like, I just never had time, right? I'm like doing my makeup in the car, I'm getting my kid ready, I'm like waking up 3 times after I hit snooze on the alarm and like ready to go to work, and you skip breakfast, and it's not a good idea. First things first, your body needs to break that fast, right? Because when you're asleep, it's just on sleep mode, minimal things are being used. So if you don't restart your engine inside your metabolism, your body actually stops producing the enzymes it needs to break fat, or to break down the fat in your body. So you already messed up your whole day, and then the psychological part of it, you're going to be craving like crazy, and you're like, last minute, let me just pull up to this Starbucks or pick up this donut at the coffee break room, whatever, and then you feed your body something not even good that's not going to be able to sustain your energy for the day. And then your body also goes through the starvation mode because it's already gone 6-8 hours fasting. And you're adding another 4, 5, 6 hours because you don't realize, oh crap, it's lunchtime, it's time for me to eat. So you already reverted back to bad things already. And then the third subject I want to go over, and I'm sorry if I'm going too fast, you guys can slow me down if you want, is your lean protein factor. How many people know how much protein they're supposed to have a day? 60. Oh, you got to raise your hand. You know, right? Okay. All right, so get with your coaches and you need to know this. So protein is really the building blocks of you, your entity, even to a molecular, cellular level. It's for your muscle, your skin, your bones, cartilage, everything. Protein is a factor in all of that. Protein helps curb your hunger, helps you stay full longer because it takes your body longer to actually process protein than everything else. It helps you to lose weight, maintain weight, and also build new muscle. It helps with recovery. So when we say there's shakes available after a workout, that's not just to sell you whatever. It's because you need it. We just kicked your butt, and you need to replenish your body what it needs within this certain window. So it's right here, right available for you. And another thing with the shakes, it helps you reach your lean protein factor without going over your calorie needs for the day. Another thing I want to touch on before going over meal plans is eating clean. Does anybody know what eating clean is, or kind of have an idea, right? I can just tell you, when I thought eating clean, it really was not eating. I was like eating semi-clean. But really eating clean is you want to stay away from anything that's processed. Joe knows, because I'm like, can I eat this? Can I eat this? Oh, I already ate it. But you want to, so eating clean, for me personally, I think that's the biggest difference with Herbalife being a lifestyle change as opposed to a diet, right? Because if you eat clean and you change what you buy on a regular basis, change what you put in your body, the lifestyle change becomes easier. And it's just simple things like getting whole grains, more protein, vegetables, and healthy fats, because you still need fats, right? Olive oil, whole eggs, avocado, nuts, peanut butter. Like, you got to measure it though. It's like 2 tablespoons only. And like fish, like salmon or something. So it's really easy to get on this plan and make it happen. You just got to want it. So with all that put together, that's your meal plan for the day, right? So you got to eat. You got to hit your lean protein factor. You got to eat clean. You got to make sure you're eating at the right times of the day. And you're like, oh God, this is a whole lot for me to think about. But it's not, because if you get on your meal plan and you stick to it, it's really, really easy. Okay, so I'm going to give you what my meal plan was before and how easy it is really to do everything right, follow a meal plan. This is mine based on my height, weight, age, and activity level. So in the morning at 6, I would have a shake. So I would have 2 scoops of the Formula 1, 2 scoops of the protein, and then in 3 hours, okay, the first 2 weeks, I was hungry. And I was putting like a banana or half a banana or 1/4 a scoop of like frozen strawberry berry mix, but I wean myself off of it because fruits are good, but it ends up being extra sugars in your body, and it's the good sugars, but those sugars still turn into fat in your body. So, just got to be mindful of that. But after a while, I just did 2 and 2. And then between 9 and 10, I would do 3 ounces chicken, 1 cup broccoli. And then my lunch would be 4 ounces of ground turkey, 1 cup broccoli, and half a cup of brown rice. And on the days where I'm not being super clean, because clean would really be doing 2, this is my snack. It's really a mini meal. So you think you're going to be hungry, but you're not, because you're getting your protein and carbs right here, but it's clean. And so when I'm not being super clean and this was like my treat, which was just yogurt, string cheese, and these for me are lifesavers because I love chocolate. They're dark chocolate coated, not covered. Don't get it twisted. Those are 2 different things. That means it's just like a little cocoa powder on it. It's not coated in chocolate. Almonds. Because almonds have good fats, but it's still measured, I guess you can say. I counted it because if you have too much, you're kind of still defeating the purpose of your meal plan for the day. And then for dinner, I would have another shake. And there are times, you guys, seriously, where I'm like, oh, it's time to eat again. Yes, because you think you're going to be hungry because you're like, oh, that's all I can eat. But most of us are used to skipping breakfast, gorging on lunch, skipping anything else a day, and then having another fat dinner. So you really eat like 2-3 times a day, and your metabolism is like, ugh. And then I want everybody to go like this. Go like this, right? So this is like cool, kumbaya if you're at a party. But really, when you're not eating right, this is your energy level. It's like up, and then you crash, and back up. I don't know about you, but this is not how I want my energy. My energy is like this all the day. You see me? This is like my energy. And you know why? This is how I eat every day. I wake up, the first thing I do is have my shake before I even brush my teeth, because I don't want that taste. But I wake up and I have my shake, and through the entire day, even days when I wake up at 4:30 in the morning and I'm up till midnight, my energy level is never here. And I work at a call center. So it's not like, you know, the best place I want to be all the time, but my energy level keeps me right here, so I'm doing the best I can all day, every day. So get with your coaches. Follow your plan. It really works. Oh, I forgot to tell you about me. So Joe was telling me for a year to get on a plan, and I was just stubborn. I used to go to the gym 2 hours a day. I did an hour of cardio, and then I would do an hour of weights. I hit it hard, and I was doing like crazy cardio stuff. But I lost like maybe 10 pounds because I never changed the way I ate. When I first tried Herbalife, in 2 weeks, I lost 10 pounds and I didn't work out because I wanted to really see, does this stuff really work? And it really, really does. And now I'm doing the bikini competition with the girls too. I've lost 30 pounds in over a year, and I've kept it off. And that's the key part, is I've kept it off and I haven't gained any more through the holidays, through birthdays, through whatever excuses I had. I didn't gain any more weight because I stuck to it. Have a good night, guys.
All right, give it up one more time. And her assistant, you say. Beautiful writing. All right, who learned a lot on that one?
Yeah.
That's a big one. Nutrient timing is key. Sticking to your meal plan is key. When I first started, I was like strict. You know, every single 2.5 hours I was eating something. It wasn't always clean, but it was semi-clean, like she said. But when you learn what clean really is, it's really easy to eat clean. You just gotta look for it. You gotta keep your eye out. Don't just go for the processed stuff. Stick to the outsides of the grocery store. Get something good for your body. All right, next up, it's gonna be health coach. Basically, his impact, how this lifestyle has impacted him and how it's impacted people around him. He is a very powerful speaker. When I first met him, he was doing a mindset. It was a Motivational Monday, and he was given the closing for Motivational Monday, and it was very powerful. So he's somebody I look up to, even though he started later than I did. But I grow and learn just from him. I mean, he's an amazing man. He just recently got engaged to another health coach, Clarissa, but she's not here tonight. I'd have her stand up so you guys can all look at her. But she's on her way back from the Bay Area. So give it up for health coach Brandon.
How you guys doing tonight? Good. You guys learn how to go to the gym, save time to burn calories for 24 hours already?
Yeah.
You guys don't have a protein factor. You guys are going to get with the person that invited you and get a protein factor so you can get those results.
Yeah.
You guys understand why that's important, right? All right, so I am privileged to talk to you guys about health coaching. Nobody really told me that I was going to be a health coach. I wasn't born as a health coach. I came here and sat in these seats like every one of you guys. I came, and first thing I wanted to do was get some abs. I was out here. They're like, hey, we're going to have a little challenge. It was a year ago, just where you guys are sitting right now. They're like, come out. We'll get your body fat percentage. We'll get your age. We'll get your visceral fat. I was like, man, I've been going to the gym forever. I hit the treadmill for an hour a day. I run 8.5 miles. I can't get the six-pack of Portuguese. I love bread. It's just not going to happen. That's not my genetics. Like, my genetics say I'm not getting a six-pack. So I'm out here. They put me on a nutrition plan. I was like, what do I got to do to get six-packs? They're like, take this, listen to your coach, do what your coach says, be disciplined, come to these wellness workshops, learn about HIIT cardio, learn about your nutrition like they're teaching you guys right now. And I was like, well, I really want abs. And they're like, well, what's your why? Why are you out here? What are you guys doing this for? I was like, at that point, like, I was just like, well, I look better at 40 than I did at 20. You know, you're like, what? I'm like, yeah, I just, you know, I'm 37 years old, you guys. And that was my why at that point. My mindset was horrible. I was not like a very like happy person or anything like that. But I came to these wellness workshops. I came to the workouts, and my mindset began to change. People started calling me a coach, and I started believing it. So what happened was I started to inspire other people like people had inspired me. It wasn't like I was a coach. I didn't look like a coach or what other people think a coach looks like. I mean, when you guys think a health coach, do you guys have this like iconic picture in your mind? Because it's not like that, you guys. You don't have to look the part. You just have to be the part. It doesn't matter what you look like or what you're doing. It matters how you can be. You want to impact somebody's life. Being a health coach, you guys, is about being part of the community and helping other people succeed. It's not about what you physically look like. It's not about what you can do, what you can't do, what you have done, what you haven't done. It's not about that. Being a health coach is about being able to elevate other people's lives. We have 3 different things in here, you guys, that we try and elevate. And the first thing is going to be your mindset. You guys come here, we're not like, okay, you have to get on this nutrition, you have to do that. We're a family here, right? Right. I mean, that's what we preach. We say everybody's a champion. Every single one of you guys gets stronger every single day. That's what we're here for, support and accountability. As health coaches, when we get out here and we lead stations, we don't profit anything from that, you guys, other than the huge profit we get from seeing you guys succeed. Seeing the journey that you guys take, watching every one of you guys grow. I've had the opportunity to be blessed with a ton of coaches and a ton of clients underneath me that have had a ton of success. That's not for me. All I did was support them. That's from every one of those individuals, you guys. All we can do as a health coach, and any one of you guys can be a health coach, is open the door, show them the way, write the map, but it's their journey. They walk it. What we're privileged to be able to do is we have this facility. We have the opportunity to meet more people, to be able to give more people impact. So if you guys like want to help somebody, you can be a health coach. If you want to make somebody feel better, if you want to impact somebody's life, if you want to help them emotionally, mentally, physically, that's all part of being a health coach, you guys. It's about impact. Like I said, it's not about looking the part. It's about being the part. It's about what you have inside here and what you're willing to give everybody else. So, I mean, as far as the health coach wise goes and making impact, you do grow. Through this stuff, I've changed my mindset. Like I told you guys, I was very negative when I came in. Just in my journey, I was able to go from 28% body fat down to 10% body fat. Woo! I lost a ton of weight, and I was able to put on a lot of muscle. I'm doing the body physique competition with you guys in here. I've always had family. But I've never been as close to the family that I have here. I've always had blood, but this is true family, you guys. Like your blood you're given by birth. You choose this family. These people are positive, they're supportive, they will always be here for you. There's no negative Nancy's. There's nobody raining on your parade. There's nobody telling you you can't do it, like there is in some of our biological families. These people will always be behind you. These health coaches will always tell you you can't do it. And every one of these health coaches will believe it. So I'm just super happy to be part of this family. I'm super happy that you guys are all on this journey. I can't wait to see where you guys are a year from now. And I just want you guys to clap it up for yourselves. I really want to say thank you for inviting other people and being given the opportunity to speak to you guys about how amazing this has been for me, because we're just getting started and we're all going someplace. So let's go, y'all. Woo!
Psych you guys out. No, you guys thought it that way. Did anybody in here learn anything on that one with Brandon? Yeah, learning what a health coach really is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not about being a personal trainer. I mean, that's part of what we do, but we do a lot more than that. Give it up for Brandon again. If you purchased the shake before you came in here, go ahead and please raise your hand. We've got the shakes coming out right now. If you would like to buy a shake, you can still buy a shake. If you'd like to buy a shake, just let Jeanette or Ashley know as they walk around, and they'll get you a shake. I want to talk to you guys about the shakes while you guys are enjoying them. Do you guys know what's in the shakes?
No.
Well, first of all, you're the health coach. But the shakes basically they have the vitamins and nutrients of a 2,500 calorie meal in a 200 calorie shake.
Woo.
They've got 24 grams of protein. They do have sugar in them, but it's the same amount of sugar as what's in one orange, which is not a lot. Okay. It's also got your minerals, your vitamins, and all the good stuff that you need to keep you going throughout the day. Yes.
Can you hold your hand up if you want to shake?
If you want to shake, 3 shakes. Okay. Thank you guys. Also, has everybody signed in? Is there anybody that has not signed in? Shy? All right, perfect. If you're watching this, make sure you take a screenshot and post it so that we know that you watched. Okay, perfect. Okay. Our next health coach is going to talk to you guys about mindset. She is a preacher, youth preacher. Yes, she's a youth preacher. And when I tell you this fact that I just learned about her, crazy, blew my mind. She has a nice love for rap music. And she's probably the only person that I know that still has a subwoofer in her car and loves to listen to bass. And probably loves bass as much as I do. I love bass. I'm a huge bass head. That's why I like dance music. A lot of nice energy. But she's kind of new to this family, and she is an amazing, amazing woman. Please give it up for health coach Amanda.
I'm not the only one left. So tonight, I want to talk to you guys about mindset because we learned everything we just learned from the different speakers, and that was it's really good information, and you can be successful and do whatever your goals are. If you want to tone up, if you want to lose weight or whatever. But if your mindset isn't right, you're only going to do that for a month, maybe 2, and then you're going to fall off, and then you're going to go through this whole circle again. You'll go for 4 months, not eat right, not exercise, and be like, oh, I need to lose weight, and start all over, all because your mindset isn't there. So what I want to encourage you guys to do is to not just make a decision, but make a strong commitment to yourself, to your goals, whatever it is that you're setting out to do here with this family, with your nutrition plan, because things are going to come up. People are going to say negative things to you. It's crazy, but majority of people don't like to see other people have success. And you have a couple small group maybe around you, a small circle who really want to see you succeed, but a lot of people don't. And here is a place you will come here and you won't fail. If you come here and you get connected and you just do what your coach says, you're going to have success. But it's all up to you. It's your life. You have one life to live. Do what you want to do. If you have dreams and goals, do them. If other people say, why would you want to do that? It's your life. You can dream and do whatever you want. Just because somebody else doesn't believe in your dream or goal or thinks it's stupid, doesn't mean you have to throw it away. You're like, oh yeah, that's dumb. No, it's your life. You can do what you want. I want to encourage you in your mindset on your results. My first month on my nutrition plan, I lost 15 pounds.
Ooh, wow.
My health coach, on her first month of her nutrition plan, she lost 2 pounds. So if you're the 2 pound person your first month and you hear all these other people's results, you're like, what? this didn't work for me, I'm not doing it. But in 6 months, she lost 50 pounds. In 6 months, I lost 35 pounds. So you see how it kind of reversed? Everybody's body is different. So it takes time for some, and some react fast and then kind of slow down or whatever. Overall, I've lost 40 pounds. I've been changing my body in ways that I thought were long gone. I thought after I had kids, I was like, oh, forget all of that. And so now I'm like, I've seen the progress I've made, and I'm like, oh, I can even do more. So I'm in the bikini challenge with everybody.
Yeah.
And that's a miracle, first of all. Because I did take care of myself. And so, but just saying that anything you want to do, you can do. When I first started out, I just wanted to lose weight for me. That was it, me and my husband. And other people saw my results, and it just made me to push to another level. After I saw I could lose 40 pounds, like that was a lot in the beginning. Like, it was hard for me to lose 5 pounds. So 40 pounds. Then I was like, well, okay, I've lost that. So now what? Like, let me just go to the next level and get level 10 results. So that's why I'm in the challenge. It was hard to do the picture and put it on Facebook and everything of your body. But I'm like, if I never do that, I'll never get where I want to be. So with your decision, because we make decisions every day, all the time. We make a decision today, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to stick to this, and we do good for like 3 days. But if you don't have a strong commitment, you're going to fall off. If you're committed to something, you follow it through. You made a commitment. You gave your word. If you only gave your word to yourself and your health coach, you need to keep that because it's for you. Most of us in here are giving and giving and giving. If you have families, you're giving and giving and giving. You have to give back to yourself so that you can be there for them. So you have to keep your commitment so that you can reach your goals, so you can feel better, be healthier, have more energy, and overall just be healthy. If you're healthy on the inside, you look better on the outside. So let me make sure I covered some of my points. I was like, I know I'll get up here and ramble. Self-development is very, very, very important because most of us originally learned negative thought patterns. People said, you can't do this, you'll never be that, and you start believing those things and you just carry it on. But remember, it's your life, your dreams and goals. You can dream whatever you want. It's your life. It's not your mom's, it's not your family, it's not your friends, it's yours. So you can do whatever you want to do. So part of that, though, is renewing your mind because we revert back to what we first learned. Whatever we first learned as growing up in our childhood or whatever, our mind always reverts back to that. So if it was a negative thing, it takes work to be positive and it's easy to be negative. So renewing your mind and doing self-development every day, that means reading books on personal development, any area of your life that you need strengthened. Like I used to be a really late person. I was late all the time, everywhere I went, and it would frustrate me. And then it would set my whole day just being frustrated because I was late, and I hate being late. So I just started reading things on how to be more punctual and on time and prepping stuff that, just all kinds of things, just learning. And now I'm not a late person anymore because I did self-development in that area. So whatever area that you need to work on, just pick a topic, learn on that. You can listen to stuff on YouTube. That's what makes it so easy is if you're not, some people are like, I don't like to read books. You don't have to read books. You can listen to books now. You can just put on YouTube video and listen to somebody else, and you hear somebody else's story and it encourages you because you're like, you thought you had a bad situation until you heard somebody else's situation was way worse, but they overcame. They're on top and rising so you hear their story and you know that can be for you too. Because we can hear the worst stories ever and think like, how could you have overcame that? If they did, then you can. So doing self-development is what renews your mind. It helps you to get on the right track and to stay on the right track. So that's where it takes decisions every day, but your commitment is what's going to pull you all the way through to the end and get you where you want to be. Listening to positive music. So sometimes positive music could be because you like the beat or whatever. If that gets you going, then do that. If you were on the way to work and you had a bad commute, put on your favorite songs because that gets you in a better mood. Sometimes it's listening to positive music that the words are more positive. They speak more life into you than death. They don't get you all mad. Sometimes you can hear a song and it reminds you of that one person that did that one thing and you get all mad again. So put on stuff that gets you in a good mood.
sometimes you have to set out on purpose to be happy and decide, like, this is my life. Like, our life is just a big old sum of choices that we've made. That's where we're at today. So if I didn't make a choice to stick with my meal plan and to even try this whole thing, I'd still be 40 pounds overweight and probably more by now. So, wherever we're at, like if you don't like where your life is today, not just in your weight or your body and physical, how you look, but just generally all around you, you are the only person who can change it. You're the only one who can make different decisions to change your life. So it's up to you. You have one life. You want to be happy and live it. If you read, the story of your life, like, how do you want it to end? What do you want to happen? What did you want to accomplish? Even if it's like this big thing that you're like, it's so out of my reach right now, still put it down. Make goals and set them out. When you make goals, make some for 3 months from now, 6 months to a whole year. So if it's 3 months later and you have a year goal and in 3 months you haven't did anything, you have to get going. Because then now you only have 6 months left, so it's like you got to do something. I have one more point, and that was some areas in your life that you may need to let go of, and then there's areas that you need to grow in. And so I encourage you to let go of the people or the things in your life that are negative. You just have to cut it off, because if you're really trying to make a change, you have to cut off those people. Unfortunately, sometimes it is family. It is people closest to you. But if you're trying to change your life's direction, you have to do that sometimes. But like Brandon was saying here, like, this is a family. This is a place where people want to see you succeed. They might not even know you, but we all have the same story. We all came here and started somewhere to get to a better place. And here, like, everybody's willing to help you. They'll encourage you. Like, nobody gets left behind. Everybody, there's always somebody here to help you. And this is like a place where you gain another family. And so for me personally, like, this was the one area in my life that I really needed. I needed a fit family. I needed somebody who wanted to work out, people who wanted to eat better. I wanted these things, but I had no idea what to do. I went to the gym for a whole year, and I didn't want to tell nobody I went to the gym because they did not look like it. So I was like, I don't want people to know I even go. Like, I was like, that's just so embarrassing to me. But my nutrition was way off. But I didn't know what to eat. And every time I look up stuff on, like, Google it or whatever, I thought it was good, and like, oh no, that's bad for you. So I was just like, okay. I thought broccoli was good. And now they're saying, well, if it's frozen or if it's this or that. And I was just completely lost. Until I got with my health coaches and they showed me what to do. So to me, this place was the answer to my prayers, because I had a good, family at home. I had a church family, I had friends or whatever, but I didn't have anybody like-minded in this area. And like here, when we go work out, just the girls in the challenge, like, I'm just like so encouraged and inspired, because I'm like, told them, like, right away, I was like, yes, I don't have muscles. Like, I'm not strong, but that's why I'm here. I'm here so I can get stronger. And they always encourage and motivate me. And you don't have where somebody's hating on someone else. Everybody wants to see you succeed. So my encouragement tonight is to not just make one decision, but make a commitment to this. You're committed to do this for yourself or your kids or whatever your why is. Like, why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to get healthy? Why do you need to do this stuff for your life? So make a commitment, because remember, when you make a commitment, you follow it through no matter what kind of day you're having. Don't give in. If you messed up in the morning, start again so the second half of your day ends strong. Anything else? Everybody good? All right.
Who is ready to make the commitment?
Yeah!
Not just the decision, but the commitment. Give it up for Health Coach Amanda one more time.
Yeah!
All right, who got a shake during that first shake break? Raise your hands. Who purchased the shake? Raise your hands. You purchased the shake. You purchased the shake. All right, they're gonna pass it out for you. All right, right now we're gonna do the question and answer part. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them to our panel. If I can get our panel of health coaches to come up to the front, please.
Ashley.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. All right. Who has any specific questions? If you have a question, raise your hand and then say who it's for. Say who it's for, and then ask your question when I call on you, okay? Gigi.
Oh, mine wasn't a question. It was just I wanted to bring up that meal plan. That's just mine. Everybody's ounces is going to be different. Measurements going to be different based on you, your needs, your goals, and your activity level. So that's all. Yeah.
Yes.
My question is for Brandon. So did you get those abs?
I really didn't make this, but I had them for a long time. Yeah, definitely. It's been awesome. Journey's been crazy. Like, I encourage you guys, stick with it. Like, make a commitment, stay to it. Don't give up. Surround yourself around positive people. You'll get your abs, you'll get your guns, you'll get your whatever.
My question is for health coach Amanda. I actually got two questions. One, what's your favorite personal development? And two, do you have any recommendations for anybody else who hasn't done it?
Yeah, I can't say I have a favorites because I love so many people. Eric Thomas and Les Brown, I have been listening to a lot in the last few months. And what I do is while I'm getting ready, I just put it on my phone and I turn my ringer off so it doesn't stop my video. And I just listen to it while I'm getting ready. And so that I at least get 2 or 3 in. I mean, I'm around my room with the phone's right there. And I turn off my ringer because if not, you get interrupted and you never complete listening to one video. Because all of a sudden everybody wants to text you or call you at that time. Les Brown.
Yes.
So we had this discussion before, and some people were saying like, oh, they don't have time to read a book or even listen because they have kids or whatever. But it's also a great thing for kids to listen to, because they're really like, okay, really got to sit here and listen to somebody else talk and tell me what to do, and not music or whatever. But they're like sponges. They're gonna hear it, continue to hear it, and Melanie can testify to it. You see the change in everyone else around you also. So don't be afraid to let other people know what you're listening to, even your kids, because it's going to help them out. And right, just like what she was saying, everything that you're doing now, you revert back to what you listened to or what was told to you when you were younger. So why not start it now? Why not start their change now?
And my daughter is 15 and she does personal development on her own. So she just told me the other day, she's like, Mom, I watched Most of the Secret the other day. She just heard me talk about it and say how good it was. So, imagine how much better her life is going to be because of all the personal development than where I'm at. Like, I'm starting late. She's starting so young.
Any other questions? Yes.
Is there something else besides shakes that that you can add to your meals? I'm not a big shake person.
Go ahead, Martin.
They have a personal protein that you can add to your regular foods. Yeah, it's just powder, like a non-flavored powder.
There's also
like a seasoning or something.
I know there's supplements.
Yeah, and there's also the Formula One meal bar. It just comes in one flavor though, cookies and cream. So instead of a shake, you could eat your shake. It's just it's good. Yeah.
It's amazing, actually.
But it's still it's a protein factor and helps you with your feeling. I mean, you get used to it. I mean, what do you want more? Like, you're gonna drink the shake to get to where you want to be and where you've been wanting to be. Like, how much do you want to get to where you want to be versus having to drink a shake? It's not gonna. Oh, eating, or yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of things too are an acquired taste. When I first started being addicted to Starbucks, I didn't even like them. I didn't even like the taste of it, but I needed energy because I had so much to do. And eventually I loved them. And like when I first got on my nutrition plan, I told Martin, okay, I'll do this, but I'm not stopping Starbucks. Like I was so, he's like, okay, whatever, And the first week I only went there twice. And didn't even finish them, and I haven't been back since. So, like I didn't like the taste at first, but then I ended up loving them. So sometimes that's how it works out. You're changing, even your nutrition plan, you're changing from all this sugary stuff. So I would say give it a shot so that you can let your body adjust.
Also, you can try different flavors. There's a ton of different flavors. There might be one that you just absolutely love.
Don't hurt my heart.
But I can't. I can't get enough of mint chip. That's my favorite. Yes, exactly. Yes.
That's true. Yeah.
Yes.
Like she was saying, you can make pancakes, you can bake with it, you can do tons of stuff with it, but most importantly would be to get with your particular health coach, because they can give you tips and tricks and tons of different things. But something this guy said to me once is he doesn't eat for a taste, he eats to feel his body. So sometimes it may not taste the best. I mean, the shakes taste amazing, but like there's things that I'm eating, I'm like, oh man, I have to eat that again. But I'm like, wait, I'm hungry and it tastes amazing just because it's fueling my results. That's the way I told myself when it's something I don't like when I have to eat fish. I'm not a fish fan. It's like, oh, this is fueling my abs. This is fueling my abs.
Any other questions for the health coaches? Yes.
So is it, if you eat too much sugar, that's bad for you? Or central fruit like orange, apples, and pears, or whatever, grapes, or whatever?
No, it's just if you eat too much sugar, period, even if it's natural sugars, like people who juice and stuff, and they put it's just all sugar and vegetable, right? And actually, I just saw an article on Yahoo. This is juicing is like one of the top worst things you can do for breakfast. But your body just breaks down that fruit into sugar, and sugar goes in as fat. So based on whatever else you've had the rest of the day, you really got to watch your portions, and you have to know that a serving of fruit really is not what we think, not like half the watermelon, because it's just water, right? But it's really like X amount of something like half a cup of strawberries and an apple. Your fruit serving for the day is done. I don't know if that's the real thing, but I'm just saying it's really not as much as we think it is. So you just want to watch your content for the day.
Also, there's different sugars have different burnability or how fast your body burns them. It's a glycemic index, and so you want to kind of check on that. You can get with your health coach; they probably know, and if they don't know, there's other coaches that can help you find out the glycemic index and figure out what is good and what isn't good to eat, when to eat it, stuff like that.
Yeah, I had a question. If I'm going to drink 2 shakes a day, is it best for me to drink one in the morning and one in the evening, or can I drink one in the morning and one at lunchtime?
It's up to you.
It's up to you, and it's up to what your meal plan is going to be based on, stuff like that.
It's really up to you. You just replace 2 meals a day, whichever one you want. So it's really
So it doesn't really affect.
No.
The way I decided when I was going to have my 2 shakes is my meals that I had before Herbalife, the meals that I always skipped and had the hardest time completing. Like I never was a breakfast person, but now it's so easy for me to wake up in the morning and just drink a shake on the way to work because I don't have time to prepare breakfast. So I based it off what I had a hard time eating. I love dinner, so I wanted my biggest meal at dinner. So I did my shakes at breakfast and let's say lunch, and then I have my mini meals in between. So it's different for everyone depending on when it would work best for you.
All right, one more question. Anybody else got a question? Yes.
Okay, so is it better to do cardio and then strength training for about 45 minutes, or is it better just to do the HIIT and just a little bit of strength to get the results?
Joe can answer that.
Joe.
Phone friend?
Is it better to do cardio and then strength training, or strength training and then cardio?
If you do weight loss right now, you do hit after, but I mean, just strictly
loss, just do it. Don't even worry about weight loss. I mean, weight training. But the best optimal is to do it separately. Have like a window. Like say you do your cardio at 3 o'clock, and then like later in the day you're gonna do weights. It's better separate because if you're weightlifting trying to build muscle, if you're doing cardio also burns fat and muscle. So,
yeah, but like Couch was saying though, for cardio, definitely the most effective way is going to be HIIT training. Like I was telling you guys before, I spent an hour on the treadmill, do 8.5 miles. Like they're getting more out of HIIT in 20 minutes than me spending an hour on the treadmill. So don't waste your time, you guys. Like really, just go in, get it done, get your results, get out. Leave more time with your kids, more time with your families, more time to do what you want to do. Don't waste your time. You're going to burn more calories doing HIIT, like she said, than any of that stuff. And it continues to burn it after you're done at the gym versus like just going on there, having your heart elevate, stay at that level, leaving. After you're done, it just drops back to where it was. You want your heart doing this, that way you're still burning calories all throughout the day.
All right. Just a little quick note. That ringing, that was actually my alarm to stay on my meal plan, to stay to eat my, that's my meal time. So if you have to, break an alarm. I have my alarm set up for every 3 hours because I want to eat every 3 to 3.5 hours. So that gives me a window. So just a little side note. Give it up for our speakers. Thank you for coming out to the workshop. If you guys have any more questions, get with your health coach. They'll help you out. All right? Oh, my God. Picture. We're going to take a picture.
Oh, you didn't keep it running?
Come on.
No, I'm going to stop recording. Bye.